Peace everyone, welcome back to the Drawing Journal. So I'm going to be working on this piece a little bit more today, and hopefully you caught the last week's journal. It was a little bit longer. However, I discussed a lot about coloring skin tones and kind of the methods that I use, and listed all the colors that I used and I am using in this drawing here. I think with the exception of the green. I think maybe I didn't list that one. But yeah, so if you're interested in any of my techniques on how I'm approaching this drawing and how I approached this drawing here, be sure to check that out. And I'm taking it away from the skin on this one, so I won't be really discussing that stuff in this video. This video is going to be short because I'm super busy with school right now. They have wasted no time in making my life miserable, so here I am. I'm gonna try to finish off the backgrounds, push the face forward, and just and get this stuff done and out of the way. So this might be a little bit shorter video, so hopefully that doesn't bother anybody. But I don't have any questions. I didn't get any questions from anybody, so nothing there to talk about. But if you have a question, feel free to leave it in the comments, and I'll be more than happy to answer it in next week's video. Hope everybody had a good weekend. I had a pretty productive weekend. I was able to finish coloring 2 of my illustrations for the book that I'm working on, which means I only have 8 left to do, which is pretty exciting. It's been a very, very long process, long project. So I look forward to the completion of that. I don't know if I'll be able to color all 8 of them by the end of the week, but hopefully by next week. That's my goal. And then I gotta work on some just post-production stuff, editing and getting them ready for print and stuff like that. But other than that, that's all that's really going on here. I do have some exciting news. I just got a new camera. I'm waiting for it to come in the mail. I'm upgrading my camera, only slightly, but yeah, I've been using this camera here. I don't know how well this is gonna. Let me take the lens off. I've been using this Nikon D5300 for a lot of my videos, where you see different camera angles. I use a GoPro for this video here. That's the camera that you're looking through right now. I use that for all my top-down time lapses. It's nice and small and compact, and it's only about, I don't know, 30 centimeters away from my drawing. It cuts everything out. There's no chance of my face or head getting in the image, so that's why I like to use my GoPro for those. And then yeah, so the new camera that I'm getting is Canon 70D, which I wish that I had bought the 70D when I had first bought my first DSLR, because I intended to use it for video purposes, and I use my Nikon to shoot any of the videos where you actually see me, and it's just a pain because the autofocus on it is just, it's terrible. It's so annoying, and it doesn't work well. It's constantly hunting focus, and try not to use too much photography lingo for the people that don't know what I'm referring to, but when I say that it's hunting for focus, it's where the camera will go out of focus completely, and then it will come back into focus, and it makes for terrible video. And I normally, what I do is I shut off the autofocus when I shoot those videos, and I have to take a still photograph to find the focal point. And yeah, it's just a hassle. It takes me way too long to set up. And I just want to be able to put my camera on a tripod, turn it on, hit record, and record the video, not fiddle around for all this time dealing with crappy autofocus. So I'm really excited to get my new camera. It should be here in a week. And I need to get a lens for it, so I'm not even going to be able to use it for a while. But yeah, so that's the equipment that I will be using. I was asked, I don't even know how long ago, to do kind of like a studio tour kind of thing, show off my art supplies that I use, and how I set up to record videos. So I think I might do that in the next couple weeks. I'll just put up a video showing how I have everything set up. And yeah, I think that could be beneficial to some that are interested in either upgrading their setup for their video recording, or if you're interested in, recording your drawings and whatnot the way that I do. I'm more than happy to ask or answer any questions that you might have regarding my setup. And so feel free to ask me anything you want. Tips on setting up. I mean, I've been doing this for a couple years now, and a lot has changed. I mean, when I started my channel, I was actually recording everything with my iPad, which it was awful. It was awful. I was able to do it, fortunately. That's how I got started, but the video files were huge. Like, I would record for an hour. I would record for like an hour or whatever, and it would be like 5 or 6 gigabyte video, because the iPad only records in 1080. And I record all my stuff now in 1080, but with the GoPro, that's the camera that I definitely recommend. So if you're interested, get a GoPro, and it doesn't have to be the newest one. I'm using a GoPro 3. It has an awesome time-lapse setting that doesn't just make the video super easy to record, but it makes it 1,000 times easier to edit also, because instead of a video file, you have just thousands of single individual frames that are just photos. And then you take it into the free editing software that you can download from the GoPro website, the GoPro Studio, and it will take all of those photos and turn it into a wonderful time lapse. And one of the benefits of doing it that way, aside from the small video files, is you can go through and you can find photographs. You can pull out individual photographs, and you make a really cool GIF of the entire process. I have a few GIFs on my Google Plus page and on Facebook. Of a few of my time lapses. I just learned how to make GIFs not too long ago, and yeah, it was kind of cool. That would actually, none of that I even intended to talk about in this video. Just kind of came out. I'm just excited about my new camera. Can't wait to use it, try it out, and get new lenses, which means I'm selling my old camera. So if anybody's interested, let me know. I'm selling it. Yeah. I'm trying not to rush with this little side piece here, because that's a huge problem that a lot of people have. They'll like want to get done with a part. I want to get done with this part because it's super easy. But aside from that, like I don't want to actually rush it, because even though it's just a small bit, the effect that I'm going for is real blurry, and it can make and break the overall image. I want it all to be soft, but I want it to be also the way that I envision it. So try not to mess it up too bad, I guess. But I have, like I mentioned, I gotta get this video done and get work on my homework. Got homework due in a couple hours for this awful statistics class that I'm in. So yeah, try to get these colors down, and that'll be it for this video. I really like the way this is starting to come out. I think the eyes are, I love the eyes. Probably the best eyes I've ever done, especially all in colored pencil, like doing it colored and stuff like that. So I expected this to be quite a challenging piece for me to do, and it's proving to pay off with all the practice that I've done on skin tones and stuff like that. And personally, I find it quite amazing how much better I've gotten with colored pencils from when I first started colored pencils. Gosh, that was like almost 2 years now. Geez, that went by fast. That's crazy. I didn't even think about that till now. Almost 2 years I've been working with colored pencils. Not quite. Actually, maybe another week or so. Be about 2 years since I bought this pack of Prismacolor pencils. Only colored pencils that I own. And I'm just now getting to the point where it's time to upgrade my pencils. So if you started off on the best pencils you can buy, spending $500-600 on a set of colored pencils, not sure if you even like them, you might have made a wrong choice. Prismacolors work well. They're not the best, but they work well. I'm satisfied with how they've worked for me over the last couple years. That's for sure. It's going to be interesting when I do upgrade them to get new pencils and just have something to compare them to. You know, I've never used colored pencils before I got the Prismacolors, and gosh, it was a real learning process on these things, but they work well, fairly well, at least. Yeah, so I'm just about finished with coloring in this background, and you can see the face shape much better. So it's coming to life. It's coming off the page a bit more. I did outline the nose a little bit. I don't think you could see it though. Just a little bit of white, draw it on there. So I have it on the page for reference. And then of course I'm gonna go back and finish up here. I don't know, maybe if I find some time later in the week, which somehow I doubt that I will find that time. But if not, in the next video I'll do this section, maybe try to get the forehead finished, have this whole section done, and then work on this. The photo, there's a lot of blur, very, very shallow depth of field in the photo. Mostly just the nose, cheeks, and eyes is what I had in focus when I took the photo. So I'm trying to get that effect in this piece. It's going to be challenging, but yeah, just going to keep taking my time. So I'm going to go ahead and stop this video here. Little shorter than normal, but anyways, this Thursday I have a new time lapse coming out, so make sure you don't miss out on that, and subscribe if you're not already. And then I'm not sure what else I'll be working on in the immediate future, but yeah, I'm going to try to finish up something this weekend so that I have another video next Thursday. Anyways, I hope that you enjoyed the video, and give it a thumbs up or whatnot, and I will see you all next week. Take care. Peace.